The while since we heard that tune,
Very
innit?
much.
Well, hello everyone, welcome back to Only Leeds Bros. Just touching base with everyone. Let you all know we're still alive. Obviously, it's a while since we posted that, and it's been busy though. We've kind of been on everyone else's channel. Didn't have me bar around. We're obviously on. Well, the last one we did was the QPR build up with Sean from Wilco Whites, and then obviously we were on Joe's final word, and then we're on Matty's for the final point, and then doing a few bits on Matty. But yeah, so we've been kept busy, but haven't been doing much on our own channel. But Dillo, how are you? Anyway, what's happening?
Yeah, I'm all good. Yeah, only in from work there.
Yeah, happy the international break is over. Are
Great.
you?
Yeah, thank God. Especially after the battering that Ireland got yesterday. Not that I watched, not that I care either. But look, it's
Yeah, no, we gave
international.
it
It's
all. We
just
gave it a
absolute
watch.
dirt,
So,
isn't it?
so encouraging, decent game in the first half on both sides, real competitive game. But yeah, second half it's just the usual. Like England's quality just shone through. And scary thing is that's nowhere near their full strength. A lot of young lads coming through that England side that are quality. So yeah, especially when Thomas Tuchel come in, I think he'll do a good job with them. He really knows tournaments as well. So yeah, but Ireland are way, way, way off the mark, haven't they? They have been for some time now, but okay. No new way with Irish
That's for
international.
another day to talk about.
But
If ever to talk about it.
never, never. Gee, I remember my giving us a bit of stick saying tournament. I'm like, what's a tournament? Very, very rarely in them.
Yeah,
But yeah, look, and anyway, the good news is Leeds United are back this week. It feels like that international break just went on forever, didn't it? It feels like
yeah,
the longest week ever. Like,
so long.
but I'm just so
Was that
happy.
on
And then
news? I don't know if I'm true or not. Was it true that Rodon could be injured?
see today he was alright. It was a clash of knees there, but he seems like he's had to come through unscathed, thank God. So yeah,
Fair,
everything seems to go.
fair enough.
But again, I suppose when Farker does his press conference, I presume it might be Thursday, maybe Friday if the game is Sunday. But yeah, we'll obviously get a little bit more information about that. But I was thinking all through the international break that we were back on Sunday, or back on Saturday, and then I seen that Sunday that we're playing, and then we have a quick turnaround. I think with Luton then on Wednesday and Blackburn. So it's like again 3 games in 7 days or
On the
something like that.
trot,
So
yeah.
it's mental, yeah. So it's gonna be it's going to be fast paced, but I'm delighted to be back to it anyway. But look, guys, before we get into the video, obviously we've probably all seen the sad news of Joe Wayman's mum passing away on Just Joe Football Show, which is obviously very, very sad news. So myself and Dylan here from Only Leeds Bros send our condolences over to Joe and his family to start passing of his mum. Joe has been unbelievable to myself and Dylan since we've started here. He's obviously taken us on board, got us on a show, and helped grow our channel. And yeah, we've nothing but nice and kind things to say about Joe. So yeah, our thoughts are with you, Joe, and your family. And look, I'm sure everyone across the Leeds United content creators and this community that we've all built up is our thoughts are with Joe, and to let them know that we're obviously all here from whether they need a chat or anything like that. That what we're hearing. I'm sure Dylan will echo that as well, though.
Yeah, it's sad time for Joe. As it going back to what you said there, if it wasn't for himself, getting us on the show, we probably wouldn't be where we are today. So it's very sad to hear. Just numb as well, to be honest with you, because he's such a nice fella. Look, it happens to everyone in the world, but it's just when you kind of start to grow a
Sad.
relationship or with someone, and you hear bad news, it's not really it's not good. But I wish him and his family all the best.
Yeah, fair play. Yeah, so shout out to Joe and hope you're keeping well, brother. Yeah, guys. So getting into it. So you might have seen today, myself and Dylan posted a little bit on our social media today. We have a video coming up with very special guest, someone that's we've kind of known a long time, someone that's going to help us get over to Leeds on many occasions and get tickets and stuff like that. Mick Verdon, very, very well known in the Irish Leeds world. Been travelling over to Leeds for a long, long time. We had a conversation. I think he's pushing nearly 60 years supporting Leeds United. Has seen the whole lot from the Don Revy days right through to the down times in the 80s, the ups again in the late 90s and early 2000s when we're obviously under David O'Leary, and then obviously the downs then again. So has plenty of stories to share with us. Really, really an absolute gentleman, to be honest. And Dylan, you've obviously met him a couple of times, gone off to Leeds, and he's one of them when you speak to him, isn't he? He oozes Leeds United, doesn't he? I think
Yeah,
if you cut him, he'd probably bleed blue, yellow and white, wouldn't he?
yeah, definitely. He's just a well-spoken man. He wears his heart on his sleeve, and you could just see it that he's just a pure die-hard Leeds fan, and when I get to his age, I hope to be in the same, let's say, category of his knowledge when it comes to Leeds. And so yeah, it's a pleasure to get him on. To be honest,
It's gonna be a really really good night. I'm sure there is a lot of Leeds fans that will recognise his face when he comes on, because he's been travelling over to Leeds for so long. But especially like that, the Irish supporters that have travelled over. I remember back my very first match, the 5th of April 2005, and around that time, obviously there was none of this kind of champions travel kind of thing, but Mick was, I'll have to get him to correct me on it, but I think it was the chairman of the Dublin Leeds Supporters Club. It might have been Ireland, but he was definitely kind of the head of that. And basically what Mick used to do was, obviously you would get in contact with him and tell him you'd want to go to X game, and then he would organise your flights, your accommodation and your match ticket. So he was like basically like a little,
he was booking dog.
booking a common. Yeah, so the amount of Irish people that he helped get over to Leeds, and obviously see Leeds United is massive, and you have to have nothing but love for the football club if you're doing that for people as well. And my very first one, obviously I've told you about it, was a 4-0 hammering to Sheffield United, and I'll never forget it. And I still walked out of that stadium and stood at the Bremner statue with my dad, and he was like, "Are you gonna support Leeds?" And I was like, "Of course." I remember just loving it, and going into the Leeds United Superstar and buying the CD with Marching On Together, and had like them little, the CD players, what would he call it, with the Walkmans? I think they were Walkmans. And just playing Marching On Together over and over again for the night. But it's the little things like that Mick, didn't realise he did, and then didn't talk or see him for years, and then we ended up in the same job together, and we instantly recognised him, and we got talking again, and we kind of linked back up again. But yeah, I'm not going to say what age he is. We can kind of let him say that for himself if he wants. But still, to be supporting Leeds United for 60 years, and he still travels over regularly, probably every home game, some away games, and obviously lived in Leeds United for a period. Told me kind of little stories that he was real good friends with Peter Lonamore as well, and was at his wedding. He's obviously very close with Gary Kelly as well. But yeah, we obviously met him in the Meath for the Sheffield United game, and I think we probably talked in that chair for about 2 hours, and some of the stories that he told me about Leeds United back, Bobby Collins, Bremner, stuff like that, is just, he's one of them, when he speaks you just listen, and you're kind of in awe of him. Do you know what I mean? The knowledge that the man has about Leeds United. So I'm absolutely buzzing for it. Wednesday just can't come quick enough, and I think he's buzzing for it as well. And he's working on a little something behind the scene as well that's he's hoping to have out next year that he's been working hard on as well. So yeah, just nothing but complete respect for Mick, and I'm sure a lot of the Irish fans that are out there that know Mick will be happy to tune in for that, and kind of have his opportunity to kind of give his knowledge about Leeds United, and kind of his thoughts will obviously run through the early 60s, when Don Revie came on board, right through to the 70s, the European Cup final, and then obviously into the 80s, the relegation kind of period, and kind of just get his feeling and his thoughts. And I know he lived in Leeds for a period as well with his wife, so he's just tons of knowledge. I think we'll probably just ask some questions and sit back and just let him roll, and I'm sure the people are going to be amazed. But it's definitely one not to be missed, guys. I think we're probably going to go for about 7:30, 8 o'clock, he said, on Wednesday. That will be confirmed. We will confirm that tomorrow for 100%. But yeah, make sure you're marking in your diaries, hit the notification bell, and make sure you get that one, because it's going to be a good one. You want anything else to add, Dylan?
No, just glad to be back. Glad this international break is over. And 3 points on Sunday. But yeah, guys, definitely tune into that. As Darren said, I make a couple of times, and anything that he does speak about is Leeds, and he sells it. He speaks about it in so much detail, but he loves this club so much. So when he speaks about Leeds, you feel a comfort coming from him.
He gives you just pure passion, doesn't he? Just pure passion.
He gives you a bit of reassurance as well of the ups and downs. So definitely tune into that one. I'm really looking forward to that myself. If I have to be honest.
He's kind of came like part and parcel now of like the trip to Leeds, isn't it? Like when you go over to Leeds and you see him in Dublin Airport, and you see his kind of smiley face, and you'll kind of have a point with him, and he just, like, for a minute he doesn't even talk about Leeds. He just asks you about you and your family and your kids, and just the most genuine man that I've ever met in my life, apart from Leeds United. But then when he speaks about Leeds, like, you see me, like, just sit there in awe and just listen to whatever he has to say, because he's absolutely class. And his stories as well about going to the San Siro when Dominic Matteo scored that goal, and yeah, he's followed Leeds United up and down the country and followed them all across Europe in the Champions League days and stuff like that, and he's still doing it the dedication and the passion that he has, and I obviously said on social media, the unwavering passion that he has for Leeds United to still be going most weeks, most home games, and again the same thing in the airport, having a point with his mates, and just unbelievably can't do anything but just being pure awe, man, and really buzzing for Wednesday. I can't wait for it.
I think I might not come on the stream. I might just watch it live myself and become a fan. If I'm,
Yeah.
Oh, it's definitely gonna be a good one.
But they definitely do tune in. As I said, some of the stories, just trust me, some of the stories that he's told me, and like that, being very good friends with Peter Lonamore, some of the stuff that he has, and it's just he's a book full of stories, which is absolutely quality. And I can't wait for everyone here. I think it's gonna go down really well, and buzzing to have Mick on. And it was, I obviously met him in the airport when we kind of started up only Leeds Bros, and I kind of mentioned to him when he was kind of a little bit hesitant, wasn't too sure, and then I caught him then in the Mill Hall then with a couple of points on him, and he agreed to it anyway. So I'm delighted that he did, and I'm buzzing to have him on.
Awful things to people, isn't it?
Yeah.
Awful things.
He kind of said to me, "Yeah, give us a text and we'll sort it out." And I think when I texted him, he was probably like, "Oh, I remember that." But I think he's happy enough to come on and kind of tell his story, and like that, what I said, he's little bits going on in the background that every Leeds United fan should be interested in. Just that's every Leeds United fan should have what Mick has, just pure, genuine love and passion for the football club, and the way he speaks about it is just quality. Can't speak highly enough for him whatsoever. As you can see, me and Dylan we could go on about him all night, so definitely 100% tune out to them. But moving on, guys, we'll be back to our regular schedule this week. Daniel Farke's press conference, I do think it's still going to be Thursday. If not, it'll be Friday. We will be back for that for our match build up ahead of Swansea on Sunday. And then after that, we might have the final point on our channel. We'll get in touch with Matty whether we're going to go Sunday night or maybe Monday then for the final point. We'll see how that one goes. But back to the regular schedule, and then obviously next week then we're back to Luton and Blackburn Rovers as well. So we'll be back full tilt again. They'll all back doing what we love, and I'm absolutely buzzing. How's things been on your end anyway, apart from Leeds United and international breaks and everything else?
Yeah, all good. Just working hard, keeping the head down, but like that,
Christmas coming thick and fast now, isn't it?
Oh, definitely. Yeah, can't wait.
Can't believe like five weeks away. Like where did that year even go? It was just absolutely flew along, didn't it?
Madness. But look, this time next year we'll be chuffed and delighted with that we're in the Premier League. So,
with Daniel Farke sacked or not sacked, or God knows what, Mourinho in charge.
Yeah, Mourinho. Yeah. Madness, isn't it? What this club does to us, I swear to God, I love it. I absolutely love it.
I love it. I'm absolutely buzzing to be back though at it. Look, I did have to say I did miss it. Like, it was nice to kind of had a couple of days, kind of a little break from it. But look, I say it wasn't even a break, wasn't it? Because we were kind of doing shows with everyone else, and then you were on Not Another Leeds podcast as well. You were doing bits and bobs with them as well. It was all kind of very hectic, wasn't it? I know kind of doing bits on everyone else's channel by our own, but we're back here at Only Leeds Bros anyway. And as I said, tune in on Wednesday when Mick is going to be here. To be confirmed the time, probably around 7-8 o'clock. We'll see when Mick is freed up. But I think that's kind of it from us. As I said, just a nice little short video, just to touch base, letting you all know that we're still tipping on here at Only Leeds Bros. We just took a nice little break. I knew Richard. I knew someone would be in with this. Any thoughts on Wembley last night? 5-0 was harsh given the first half performance.
Not even getting into it, Richard. Not even getting into it at all.
We did kind of touch on it. First half was decent game, decent performance. Maybe I don't think England really kind of got our first game in the first half, to be honest with you. And I know that's probably a little bit harsh coming from an Irish man, but look, this is probably going to sound mad. You can see signs of the football improving with Ireland, but we're still a very, very long way off to where we were. And
very
still, there's good players. Like there's good players there. You have the likes of Evan Ferguson that's in there, a decent player. Queven Gallagher is a good goalkeeper. There's players coming through, but whether Hal Grimson is going to do anything with them, I'm not too sure. We'll obviously see what happens, but they're never going to be at the level that England are. England are just, they're outstanding, aren't they? Like that was a second string team are just unbelievable. Few comments now flying in just we're about to call it. They're coming in. Lenny says, "Alright lads, how are you, Lenny? Morning lads, switching between you and Mike. You didn't even know Mike was live. We didn't even know Mike was live. You just said we'd pop on and obviously announce it. Danny, if you go back in the video, we've a good one coming for you on Wednesday, something that you'll enjoy. A man that's supported Leeds United as well and great knowledge of Leeds United. The video that we have coming out on Wednesday with Mick Verdon is a quality one. You'll absolutely love it. Yeah, true. It definitely should have been a penalty. I don't know if you've seen it, Dylan. There was two penalty shouts, one on Evan Ferguson that looked like a stonewaller that VAR didn't even get involved in, and then yeah, the second one, it was 50-50. You know, you've seen them giving an end like that, you've seen them not giving, so it wasn't too harsh. But I think even if Ireland did get the penalty and go 1-0 up, I think England would have been far too strong for them, and
Yeah.
would have easily come back to it. Yeah, but yeah, guys, look, I think that's it. As I said, just a nice, short, sharp video. Just come back, let you all know we're still here, though. We're still kicking away. We'll be back Wednesday, as I said, with that video with Mick, and then we'll be back to our full week schedule. Then the usual, the match build-ups, previews, Daniel Farker's press conference, Dylan talking about Pirro, Danny talking about batter sausages. We'll be back to the very normal week this week. So, yeah, look, thanks for tuning in. Before you go off the video, please don't forget to smash a like on the video, get your comments in, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel as well, guys. We're approaching, I think we're about 370-ish, are we? Subs, I think about 370 subs. Yeah, so we're about
Something
30.
like that, yeah.
Maybe about 20, 30 away from 400. So it'd be great if we could get to 400 before the end of the week, lads, if you could share it around with your friends. So obviously the goal is 500. Would be nice to get that. And where we are, we didn't even think we'd get this far, but we're tipping over with the help of a lot of people, and like what we've already mentioned, Joe and Matty and Not Another Leeds podcast, and all the content creators that have reached out and helped us out. So yeah, we're tipping along, and we're only going to get better and keep moving it. And Dylan, before we bounce,
That's it. Thanks very much for tuning in.
that's it from us, guys. Yeah. And we'll chat you all soon. What's the story with this? Yeah, see you all soon, guys. We'll chat you all on Wednesday. Have a good one.